Oh my god, like, I am getting really, really frustrated right now. So you know how I made that video yesterday, where it was literally moments after I had this mental breakdown. I made a video for you talking about being stressed out and talking about being depressed. Well, I did it again. I had this mental breakdown. And what this tells me is that I'm starting to get depressed again. Last year, I had this major case of depression where I ended up dropping out of college. I quit my job. I temporarily broke up with my girlfriend. I mean, we're back together, but I was really bad and I felt hopeless. I felt like my life is going to suck. I felt like everything's just going to fall apart in my life. I felt like I was not good enough for anybody or for anything and I couldn't do anything. I had to go see a therapist. I had to go to counseling all the time and really I had to basically reshape my life. And it was like a huge detour, you know, I had to get my life back on track. And you know what, I have completely changed my life around. I went back to school, I'm trying again, I'm feeling okay, my relationship is excellent. But then we had yesterday happen, where I broke down, and now today it happened again. And I don't want to let what happened last year happen again this year. I need to put a stop to this, and I need to put a stop to it now, and catch it before it gets worse. And here's the thing, I am extremely, extremely passionate about this now. What I want from you is I want you to help me by sharing this video with every one of your friends and followers. If you're watching this right now and you've ever been depressed, if you've ever felt hopeless, if you've ever felt like your life sucks, if you've ever felt like you're not going to be good enough for other people, if you've ever felt like life is too stressful, like there's too many things that can go wrong, there's too much pressure on you to not make mistakes, and that, you know, you're not going to be able to turn out okay. I need you to feel that with me right now and say to yourself, I'm not going to let this happen. Guess what? I don't want to let it happen. So because I don't want to let it happen, I'm going to start making more videos. I'm going to push through this. I'm going to try to get across to as many people as I can. I'm definitely going to try to get more people on my side. I'm going to try to build a following here on YouTube, on my Facebook, and I'm not going to mess around anymore. I am not going to mess around. I'm going to talk about depression, I'm going to talk about all these negative feelings, and I'm going to help people out. So if you want to help me by growing my audience, share this video, but also do what you can to work on yourself. Get yourself better, start understanding all these things, and then make your own videos. Start helping out other people. I strongly encourage you to make your own videos like I am right now. So here's the question, what really pushed me over the edge? Why am I starting to push harder for you to share these videos and for me to get more popular and for all this stuff to happen? What made this all happen? Well, what happened is I was getting so frustrated tonight, and this is why I broke down, is I had this thought that, you know, at any given moment, my life is gonna fall apart. You know, we live in a world where you have to excel, you have to exceed, you have to be almost perfect. Otherwise, you're not gonna have the life that you want, and you're always gonna try to get to that higher level, that next step. But what brings us back down? What brings us back down is when you make these mistakes. And those little mistakes that you make in your life are crucial, and they can have a major impact on everything. You make the one little bad mistake, one wrong move, and the course of your life can change completely. Think about it. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you say the wrong thing, right? You get into a heated argument, you say something wrong, next thing you know, you're broken up, your whole life has changed. Just one little thing you can do will change your life, you know? If you have sex and you don't use protection, you get somebody pregnant, or you get pregnant if you're a girl, next thing you know, you're having a kid, your life is different. Okay, here's another example. You show up late for work, you're fired. Here's another thing. You're on the computer, and with a click of a mouse, you go into the wrong thing, you make a bad choice, you press a button that says, I'm going to buy this for $1 million, and next thing you know, you lost all your money. See, what are some other things you can do? Okay, how about like with me? I was in school, I decided, hey, I'm going to skip class one day, right? I'm going to not do one of my homework assignments. Next thing you know, I start doing that all the time, that becomes a habit, and great. Now I'm dropped out of college. See, what other examples can I think of where you make one little decision and it completely changes your life? Well, it could be something health related, it could be food related, it could be, you know, you start using drugs and that one decision you make to try out a drug gets you addicted, or you overdose on something and wow, that really changes your life. Let's see, what else can I think about? Okay, you get into the car with a drunk person. You get into a car with somebody and you get into an accident. You make a wrong turn. You forget to look both ways, right? How? Think about that. Think of every time you drive a car, if you forget to look both ways before you turn or before you're walking across the street, right? Your whole life hangs in the balance of these small decisions. And then people sit back and say, why does my life have to be so stressful? Well, it's so stressful because if you don't make the right decision, things can completely fall apart in your life. This is what I'm working towards with people. This is my mission. I want to help people out by helping them deal with this pressure of having to make all these right decisions, because sometimes you get into a bad habit of making all these wrong decisions and you find yourself in this bad situation. Then you start getting depressed and your emotions consume you. At least for me they have. And that's not what anybody wants. And I want that to change. I want that to change in your life. I want that to change in everyone else's life that I can possibly reach out to. This is why it's so important for you to share this video, because I'm trying to start some sort of mini revolution type thing where I can get into the minds and hearts of several individuals and change how we live and how we feel. We should not feel like at any given moment our life can fall apart because we make a mistake. I don't believe that our life should be determined by these mistakes we make, because everybody makes mistakes. So why do we fire people when they show up late for work one time? Why do we, why are we so hard on, our relationship partners when, we say the wrong thing, get into a heated argument? Why can't we work through our problems? Why can't we see past our mistakes and have a mindset that we're going to grow? I believe in personal growth. I believe you can change. I believe you can fix your mistakes. I believe it does take work. I believe that, I think that pressure in your life is a good thing. I think you need to have some sort of motivation for getting better and for improving, for not making mistakes, but it should not ruin our life. So if you want to help me by spreading this message, I need you to spread this video like wildfire. Get every one of your friends and followers to watch this video. Get them to share it with their friends and followers, because I need to spread this message. And you can help too by making your own videos. I encourage you to start doing this kind of motivational thing. It's very, very exciting, and one day, I want to become popular enough where I can make a career out of this and actually start changing people's lives for real. But this is the first step. We got to get the message out there. I believe in people, and that's the most important thing. So thank you for watching this video. If you can do that for me, I will be extremely excited and glad and happy, and I'm going to keep pushing by making more of these videos. We got to start living better and stop being victim to our emotions. My name is Kenneth Stahl. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.